Let's play a game. I will roll a dice on my desk right now, and you guess the number, okay? Done. The number is 5. How many chances of success did you have? 1 out of 6. Now, let's play another game. Let's guess what your taxes in Italy will look like once you move here. And this time, chances of winning, believe me, are 1 out of several millions. How can an expat moving to Italy estimate having a ballpark of the tax bill without spending weeks on the internet and working on numbers on the spreadsheet? Well, first of all, we have a free toolkit. You can find it in the description. And second, there are 3 ways to get to the final results, depending on your tax regime and fiscal status. If you retire from work and receiving a pension, more likely you're eligible for the 7% tax rate if you move to southern regions of Italy. And doing so, you just have to apply the 7% on every source of income, every foreign source of income, on a gross basis. No wealth tax, and it sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Most of the time, no tax credit given for foreign taxes and no credit for medical costs or personal expenses. If you're still working and you're making some money as an employee or freelancer, still go with gross numbers. Apply the Italian rates on the full amount and apply any tax benefit, for example, regime impatriati, the 90 or 70% off, and then you can deduct any personal expenses allowed by the Italian laws, such as home improvements, dependent relatives, and educational costs. By this step, you can then use foreign taxes paid on the same source of income and use it as a discount. And finally, you'll pay the difference. If you're earning some passive income, dividends for rental income, if you own some assets abroad, such as bank accounts, investment accounts, and trust, once again, you have to pay the wealth tax on the gross basis. And eventually, for real estate, for example, you may offset taxes paid in the other country and give the balance, if there is any, to the Italian Revenue Agency. And after hearing all this, you're probably thinking, this is not that complicated. There's a huge difference between describing the process and actually doing it. I'm here to give you some introduction about the process itself in order to meet the Italian taxes for the very first time and find the, I would say, logic behind all these complicated rules you may hear and see around or everywhere. There are follow-up problems coming from international treaties. The way each income and asset is treated in Italy, if it's taxable or not, how mutual taxes can be used, how each fiscal year is connected to the calendar year here in Italy, how foreign tax returns speak to Italian one, which currency rate to be used, how to apply tax benefits if you're eligible, and the list can go on for hours. If I had to explain to a kid how to operate on someone for a heart disease, well, you just have to open, cut, open, fix, and sew up. This is why you hire a professional, because they know how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, and are ready to manage unexpected complications. There are always some complications coming up. And most important, they know how to fix any mistake you may make on giving wrong information, or he could make along the process for something maybe he's not in control of. For example, rules changing during the fiscal year.